Hi, today is our second maths intervention on place value. Before we talk about what we're going to do today, just a little recap from last time. We were talking about reading and writing numbers. So I've got a little quiz for you there. So here's a number. I would like you to read each of these. Then we'll read them through together. Then we'll decide which one tells me that number there. So pause and have a little look. Okay, so did you think it was 61,214? Or B, 60,124? Or C, 61,240? If you said C, you are correct. 61,240 was the correct answer. Another one for you, so pause the video, have a look. Which one of these is that number there? Okay, was it A, 75,063, B, 75,603, or C, 750,063? If you said A, you would be right, 75,063. So today we are looking at the value of the digits in numbers up to 100,000. What do those numbers mean? What do they represent? Okay, so we're going to use what we did last time to make sure that we're saying the numbers correctly. And we'll start with, let's do the number that looks like this. So just in your head, can you think about how you might say that number there? Okay. So I've got 1 10,000. If I was going to do it on a place value grid, I could of course have counters here to represent numbers. I could put 1 in the 10,000s. I could put 4 in the thousands, 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 5 ones. Okay, so I could represent my number in a place value grid like that. This number is 14,235. 14,235. We could also represent it using place value counters. So this time we don't need a grid because the value of the counters is written on them. But we would have 1 10,000, 4 thousands, 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 5 ones. So those three are all representations of the same number. We could have used digit cards or arrow cards, or we could have used deans, or we could have used anything really to represent the number. But either way, what you are doing is you are giving each value, each column, a digit that gives it the value. So what we're going to do is look at it column by column. Well, this digit here is worth 10,000. It's 1 10,000. So the digit 1 stands for 1 10,000. It's in the 10,000s place. The value of that digit is 10,000. Moving on. The digit 4 in my number here means 4 thousands, which is 4,000. The digit 4 is in the thousands place. The digit 2 is in the hundreds place. It represents 2 hundreds or 200. The value of that digit is 200. The digit in the tens place is 3. That represents 3 tens. So that is worth 3 tens or 30. And the digit in the ones column is worth 5 ones or 5. That 5 represents 5 ones. So we've got 1 10,000, 4 thousands, 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 5 ones. And it's really important that we're able to use those sentences that I was just saying. So I've got one of those sentences here as a STEM sentence for you. Let's have a look, or some STEM sentences. These are the sentences that I was saying, okay? So they're not all different. In actual fact, most of them are going to be saying the same thing, but they're a way to really show that you understand what those digits in a larger number mean. So let's do some examples. Those are the STEM sentences. I've used slightly different language, which means the same thing, but we'll have a go at doing one together. So we'll take a 5-digit number. Let's go for this one. And then we'll take one of the digits. So let's have a look, first of all, what that number is, thinking about what we did last time. 27,346. 27,346. So let's take the digit 7. Okay, so thinking about what that 7 means. The digit 7 stands for 7, it's in the thousands column. So it stands for 7 thousands. The digit 7 is in the thousands place. So can you see I'm saying the same thing in a slightly different way? The value of the digit 7, how much is it actually worth? Is worth 7,000. Okay, let's try it with one of the other digits, and we're going to phrase our words this time slightly differently. Let's take the 4. The digit 4 represents 4, well, that's the ones column, it's the tens column, 4 tens. The number in the tens column, use column this time, is 4. The digit 4 is worth 4 tens, which is 40. So all I'm doing there is wording my sentences slightly differently each time to show that I really understand what those digits mean. So what you're going to do now, I'm going to put another blank one onto the boards, and I'd like you to have a go at saying your own sentences and possibly writing them down to show that you really understand what those digits mean. So here are your blank STEM sentences. What I would like you to do is generate a 5-digit number, choose one of the digits and fill in the gaps to create 3 sentences about that digit, and then do the same with one of the other digits in the number using the 3 sentences at the bottom.